Capital Technology University is the only private university in the state of Maryland dedicated to engineering, cybersecurity, computer sciences, and tech management. Capital was founded in 1927 by a former U.S. Navy veteran, and its initial purpose was to cultivate talented radio and electronics technicians. Capital's 52-acre suburban campus is located in Laurel, Maryland, which is halfway in between Washington, D.C. and Baltimore. Being located where we are has some major advantages, the most notable of which would be the high volume of technology-related jobs available in the area. In 2019, Forbes ranked Washington, D.C. as number 2 on their list of U.S. cities with the highest concentration of STEM jobs. These are two different maps showing the areas surrounding campus. Each one of the pincushions represents a government office or organization that has been built around national defense, software development, space research, and various other fields of technology. We show you these maps because these are internship and career opportunities that would be available to you as a student. One of these organizations is the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center. NASA Goddard sits roughly 5 miles off campus and is well known for hiring our students for internships and jobs, as well as playing a crucial role in the development of Capital's astronautical engineering program. Another organization that commonly recruits our students is the National Security Agency. The NSA and the Department of Defense have both designated Capital as a center of academic excellence in cyber defense education, and recently the NSA selected Capital to train its new hires in graduate-level courses. These are organizations that not only hire students coming out of Capital, but also work with us to help shape our curriculum to make sure that our programs are relevant and that what you'll be learning in the classroom will match what you'll be doing in the workplace. This is a list of all the bachelor's degrees that we offer. In addition to undergraduate degrees, Capital offers a variety of master's, doctoral, and PhD programs as well. If you would like to learn more about any of these programs, we encourage you to contact your admissions counselor or use the programs page on our website, which includes information about curriculum and opportunities specific to each program. Capital is accredited by the Middle States Commission on Higher Education and the Accreditation Board of Engineering Technology. Capital has an undergraduate population of nearly 450 students. The average class size is 15, and it's rare that a class will ever have more than 25 students. This small classroom environment will give you a much greater opportunity to ask questions, participate in discussion, and develop a meaningful relationship with your professors. Tuition guarantee. On average, colleges and universities across the United States increase their tuition rates by 5%, leaving students to pay these additional costs even after they have already enrolled. At Capital, we guarantee that full-time students' tuition will not increase more than 1% over 4 years. Currently, our annual tuition for full-time students is roughly $26,000 per year. For a student living on campus, the combined tuition and housing cost is $33,000 per year. This is a list of scholarships most frequently awarded to our students. Merit Scholarship is awarded to first-time freshmen who have a minimum 2.5 weighted cumulative GPA. First-time freshmen can receive up to $12,000 per year in Merit Scholarship. It's important to note that when we calculate scholarships, we only look at the weighted GPA. We also superscore the SAT, which means we will combine your highest achieved reading score with your highest achieved math score to calculate how much Merit Scholarship will be awarded to you. Merit Scholarship is also awarded to transfer students who apply with a minimum 3.0 cumulative GPA and at least 12 college credits. Transfer students can receive up to $10,000 in Merit Scholarship. Feel free to pause this video and read through some of these to see if you might be eligible. If you have questions about any of these, we encourage you to reach out to the admissions office using the contact information that is included at the end of this presentation. Roughly half of our students choose to live on campus in our newly developed residence halls. Unlike traditional college dorms, these residence halls were designed into multi-occupancy apartments and can house up to 220 students. Each student will have the option of living in a single, double, or triple occupancy bedroom. Every apartment comes with a fully furnished kitchen, including an oven, dishwasher, and refrigerator. Common areas and bedrooms will also come fully furnished, and each bedroom includes wireless internet and cable TV. Residents will also have access to shared cardio rooms, study rooms, and a large game room. The most common way that students obtain employment following graduation is through the experience and relationships they develop in their internship programs. Most students obtain internships with one of the many government contractors and organizations nearby campus, such as the Department of Defense, NASA, the National Security Agency, Northrop Grumman, Lockheed Martin, and more. Capital maintains that students will have the skills necessary to obtain an internship in their fields by the end of their freshman years. Capital also hosts 2 career conferences every year, during which students have the opportunity to meet with several employers that are recruiting students for internships and full-time positions. These career conferences also include professional workshops aimed at developing student skills in areas such as resume building, interviewing, salary negotiation, and more. We are proud to say that our year-to-year job placement rate has remained above 80%, and that the average starting salary of a Capital graduate is between $60,000 and $70,000 per year. Capital Tech's alumni have one of the best return on investments in the nation. Georgetown University recently released a report ranking 4,500 colleges and universities by return on investment. Capital Tech was ranked 213 out of 4,500 with a 20-year net present value, ranked 141 out of 4,500 after a 30-year net present value, and over a 40-year lifetime of work, Capital ranked in at 120 out of 4,500 colleges and universities. The Capital Commitment. The Capital Commitment is our way of ensuring you that we will do everything in our power to make sure that you will obtain a job in your field following graduation. The Capital Commitment states that if you, as a Capital student, do not receive a job in your field within 90 days of graduation, we will provide up to 36 additional undergraduate credits for free. You can find more information on the Capital Commitment on our website or by contacting your admissions counselor. The Capital experience is unlike the experience of students at other institutions, and part of that is due to the way that we seek to educate students. Every class offered at Capital will have a focus in hands-on learning with realistic scenarios and projects that professionals in the industry are facing today. Several of these classes take place in the labs discussed in the next few slides, and there's also no 2-year wait to start taking classes specific to your major, which is different than you would see at most institutions and is the reason why employers are actively recruiting Capital students for paid internships as early as their sophomore years. One of the most popular labs on campus is the Cyber Lab. The Cyber Lab is designed to give students a realistic and secure environment in which various types of hacker attacks are simulated, detected, analyzed, and defeated. It is also the place where the university's cyber team practices for their upcoming competitions. The Cyber Lab is open to all students, including those just looking to gain some basic hacking skills, and it has also been used by members of the workforce for specialized cybersecurity training programs. The Fusion Lab. One of the main objectives at Capital is to encourage students to work across disciplines and to turn their visions into realities, and that's where the Fusion Lab comes in. This lab serves as Capital's very own makerspace, which houses our 3D printers, Raspberry Pis, satellite payloads, and various other equipment available for students to use. Some of the projects that were developed in the Fusion Lab ended up being acquired by NASA for actual launches, and almost all of these projects involve students from a variety of majors. This space also hosts some of our most popular clubs, including the Capital Balloon Experiment Crew and the Model Rocketry Club. If you are on a robotics team at your high school, you will be able to find your new home in Capital's Robotics Lab. This lab is home to Capital's very own robotics team, who recently built their own life-size R2-D2. It is also the lab where many of our engineering students take classes and work on projects. The Space Flight Operations Training Center, known to students as the SFOTC, provides a platform for real-time training in a virtual satellite environment. This lab houses the same tools that have supported more than 30 NASA missions and are now being used by our students as they prepare for careers in the spacecraft operations industry. The Virtual Sat Spacecraft Dynamic Simulator and the Galaxy Spacecraft Command and Telemetry System allow students to simulate an actual spacecraft in orbit and operate it virtually in real time. This lab is home to many of the classes within the astronautical engineering program, but is also available to students of any major who would like to expand their knowledge in the spacecraft systems. Additional labs and centers offered at Capital include the Digital Forensics Lab, the Identity Credentialing and Access Management Lab, the Computer Science and Unmanned Systems Lab, the Center for Cybersecurity Research and Analysis, the Critical Infrastructure Center, the STEM Outreach Center, and the Security Operations Center. For more information about any of these labs, you can use the URL or the QR code at the bottom of this slide. Thank you for tuning in to this virtual presentation on Capital Technology University. For more information, use the QR codes or the URLs included in this slide. To access any of the websites using the QR code, open up the camera app on your phone and place the QR code into the camera's frame. Click on the link that appears at the top of your phone and it will take you directly to the web page listed next to the code. If you have any additional questions, you may contact your admissions counselor directly or email us at admissions@captechu.edu.